Okay, last game of the stream. This was against Bruce Steinfeld in the Cardinal Open in 1988. And if I remember correctly, which I don't, I think I spun off the road on an icy road going to Columbus before the tournament. And then we got like pulled out of the mud by a tow truck and then got to the tournament. I think it was this game.
I think you've mentioned this.
Yeah, but I don't know if this tournament, but I think so. So Bruce Steinfeld, the first Grandmaster I ever beat was Miguel Quinteros in the 85 Cleveland Open in the last round. After the pairings were changed, after I started my last round, they stopped the games and repaired. So I was playing I Am Ed Formanek. We played 2 or 3 moves. They stopped all the games and repaired. So now I'm playing Miguel Quinteros. Miguel Quinteros was married to like Miss Universe. So, and he was the only Grandmaster that Fischer liked. Well, Torre too, but they were good friends, Fischer and Quinteros. Now, he lived in South America, but he played a little in the U.S. So I play him in the last round. I'm like 2,300 or something. He's 2,600. And eventually he blundered. Well, he was better the whole game. Then he blundered, and I made a move winning a piece. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I wonder if I can beat Quinteros up a piece, because I didn't know. And Bruce Steinfeld was watching, this guy, and he looked at me and he winked. So then I knew I was going to win. And then Quinteros resigned. I was surprised he resigned, because I thought, piece up against the Grandmaster, I'm a favorite, but, I don't know. What's funny is I don't have that game. I don't have my Quinteros game. So. Truth hurts.
Well, thank you, Kingpin. How's it going?
Okay, so this is my game with Steinfeld. He's between 2,250 and 2,300, I would say. And this is in the Cardinal Open, 1988. So 1988, I was pretty good. My FIDE rating was 2,380. My USCF rating was probably like 2,500.
That's right. Call the arbiter. He winked. I was thinking the same thing. Signaling.
Okay, so I'm white. We played a Grunfeld. And at the time, when I faced the Grunfeld, I always played Bishop F4. And then I played Rook C1 instead of E3. Because this was popular like in the 80s. I think Portish played this way or something. Okay, he castled. E3, C5. And I just took everything. The engine doesn't like it, but I liked it because I took everything. I took on C5, that's fine. The engine wants him to play Bishop E6, and he did. He was like a Grunfeld expert. He knew a lot of theory in the Grunfeld. I played Queen B3, which the engine doesn't like. It says that's terrible. It wants me to play Knight F3. And the engine says his move is like tied for first. Now it's first. Knight A6, because the knight wants to take on C5. And I'm a greedy bastard, so I play Queen B7. Engine hates that move. Knight takes. Then I play Queen B4. Engine hates that move. I remember that I had a bad position this game and that I won immediately. This is how I played when I was a kid. I played bad moves that were tricky, and my opponents were confused, and I'd win easily. Very similar to how Hans and Hikaru play when they were kids. And Hans is still a kid. So, yeah, it says the best move is Knight F E4, and it claims he's almost winning already because I have good development over here. I did move my queen a lot, so that was good. Okay, he played Queen C8, which obviously makes no sense. My rook's on C1. Why do you put your queen there? Okay, I played Knight F3. I played A5, which the engine agrees with. I played Queen B5. Now it wants him to play Bishop D7 or Knight F E4 and says he's much better. But he played Rook D8. He's still better. I played Knight E5. Played Rook B8, that's correct. I took on A5. So now I'm up 2 pawns. but the engine says my position's terrible. Now it wants them to play knight h5, because that attacks my bishop and my knight and so forth. Or g5, which I don't understand.
So there's no hurry to take the pawn.
On b2?
No, c4.
Well, I have it defended by 2 pieces. So I could play bishop take. Well, actually, I can't play bishop
I was
takes.
thinking it opens up the file, but maybe.
I guess I take with the knight, and then I attack his rook, and I defend my b pawn. Yeah, I take with the knight. dc4 is the third best move. This is still equal. Okay, he played. Oh, he did play dc4. Well, never mind. Okay, and I played knight takes. So you were right. Played rook a8. I played queen c7. And now the engine says this is equal, and he can play either knight to d7, and it's equal. And he blundered and lost immediately. Hooray! Go Ben. Yeah, his move's crazy. He played knight d5, which just loses out. It just loses to like nothing. I don't even have to do anything. So in this position, I want to play knight b6 because that's good. Mm-hmm. Then if I play knight b6 and he takes my queen, I take, and both of his rooks are still attacked. So the engine wants to play either this knight or this knight to d7, stopping knight b6. But he played knight d5, which also stops knight b6, except, I take it, and then I play knight b6. So I took, he took back, and I played knight b6, and he resigned. This is attacked, this is attacked, this is attacked, and I could take this too, and I'm 2 pawns up. So the engine says the best move is queen f5, and I'm +2. And this is the engine line. Takes, bishop takes, knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes. And now if you guess this move, I'll give you all the money in the world. Then I'll be richer than that WSOP guy. Try to guess the best move for black here. And black is still losing, and the reason black is losing, you have to figure that out too.
Best move for black.
Like currently I'm 2 pieces ahead.
Right.
Hooray.
Just count that up.
Very good, C.L. Smith. C.L. Smith got it. Wow. Look at the big brain on C.L. Smith. If you find White's response to that that's correct, then you did even better.
Let's see.
C.L. Smith, never give up. Never.
Maybe bishop b3.
Bishop here?
Yeah,
You're very close.
because then you can bring the rook in.
But what if I take it?
Oh yeah, duh.
No, but you're close. Okay, it's bishop f3. The reason is,
Well, you can take there.
right, but then the king can't run out to f3, so queen a5 check. And it's perpetual.
Oh,
King here, check. King here, check. But if you play bishop b3 and I take, then my king can run out to f3 and I win.
duh. Oh, I can't see.
Okay, now here's the funny part. After bishop f3, White has 2 good moves. Bishop e2 is one of them, but I like the second one better. Bishop d3. The important thing is to hang your bishop. Then after queen takes, pawn takes, rook takes, White's up a piece. So White plays queen d1 and eventually castles and wins. But instead of any of that, he resigned. I mean, this is a hard move to play because you're hanging your knight to 2 pieces and you're hanging your rook. And you're down 2 pawns. So that's not the first move you look at. But that gives black the best chances to hold on, but still no chances. Here's another variation that I like. After rook c5, the best move, the best move for black is still bishop f3. It's bishop f3. This is annoying. Now g takes wins, but the engine prefers rook c1. Defense. So it was a pretty interesting position when he resigned, although he was lost. But, I mean, the numbers are similar to when I was lost. He was mad after the game. He was like, I was winning and so forth. And he was right.
Always hang your bishops.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired. I can't do anything but hang bishops.
Yeah.